He always told me, the only way that you will fail is when you quit trying. And I always have remembered that. He was a very independent man, very business oriented, loved being able to take a piece of land to develop it. Primarily over my life, I admired him. He was a tremendous force in my life, of course, and I did learn quite a bit from him. My dad bought this land in approximately 1971. In 1984, the state of Florida passed legislation regarding wetlands. Once they determine that your land does meet their wetland criteria, then there are restrictions and so forth that you're faced with. My dad decided in '94 he was going to go ahead and sell the land. He was under the impression that he would give them, deed them, clear title to approximately 11.5 acres out of the 15. That would leave him 3.5 acres, and he felt like he could go with that. Oh, by the way, there will be $150,000 worth of off-site improvements that he would be required to do. Once he did get to that point, he said, "I'm not doing this." And the fight began.
I've been practicing for 44 years, and I've never seen such an egregious attempt by the government to basically blackmail people.
I think he was more than generous. If someone came to your house and said, "You can keep the master bedroom and bathroom, but the rest of the house, we're going to have these 3 other families live there, and you will pay the bills," and that's essentially what happened to him. He passed away in 2000 as his trustee. I took on that fight, and we have been fighting it ever since. This goes directly against the Constitution of this country and against an individual's right to ownership of land. In essence, what the St. Johns Water Management District has done is to put in place legislation which in effect stole this land, for lack of a better term. Pacific Legal is there to help primarily individuals who are fighting the government, whether it be the federal government, state government, local government, possibly a Warren Buffett or Bill Gates could fight the fight. Between the time and the money, for the majority of people, they say, "No, I cannot do this." With Pacific Legal being nonprofit, they will fight the fight. They are doing it for me, and they are doing it for many, many people in this country to try to hang on to our Constitution and individual rights. It's coming up on 20 years. It's coming up on not quite a third of my life. And my father fought it for the last 6 years of his life. So, and my father was a fighter, and he would constantly get up and keep fighting, as have I. Giving up's the easy thing.
We're glad that someone like the Koontz family that grew up believing that you work hard, you earn your keep, and with a piece of property you have a right to use it.
You can fight DNA, but you can't beat it. It's in the DNA. I will sit down occasionally and take a break. I won't quit fighting it. He would be disappointed if I didn't, because I'm his son.